you like a brother, treat you like a friend, respect you like a lover. Oh, 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 oh. You could bet that, never gotta see that. You could bet that.
Good morning, beautiful people from Bali, day 3. I am on my morning walk to breakfast. I love taking pictures of all the sculptures, artwork. Once again, Bali is known for that. I did want to go ahead, take a pause right here and honor the legend of the goddess Saraswati. That was that beautiful sculpture that you saw last. It's beautiful. It's in the center of our resort office area, so she's honored, and she's definitely a beautiful reminder. So we went ahead and went ATV riding this morning, y'all know I ain't never had no business on no ATV, but this is my first time, so I'm gonna give it a try. Then we hopped in our mini golf cart, took a little mini ride over to the trails, listening to some Beyonce, so I don't want the copyright. There I am on the ATVs, y'all. They sent us for a ride. We went through a waterfall. It was so cool, but scary at the same time. Giving it my best shot, y'all. I don't know. I flipped over that ATV after this, y'all, though.
And
Look, this is the video right before the crash landing. I fell on my left side. I don't know what happened. It was like the power steering on this ATV was off. Like every time he would say, make sure I pull and brake around a turn. Like I was, but I was literally pulling as hard as it could go. When I wanted to go straight, I had to drive it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But what I do know is that's probably not going to be the last time I get on an ATV. I'm not going to say it's the last. It was my first, and I'll continue to try it again. But it was just fun. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. It was exhilarating. Something great to do. Get out, be in the nature of Bali. They did have, like I said, a lot of flooding the week before. So, y'all, it was just a lot of wet areas for us to trek through. But after I flipped that ATV, y'all, I had to go ahead, get me somewhere to sit down, get me some food. I had some grilled chicken, a matcha. I needed to relax. And speaking of relax, that same night I went to the spa at our resort. It was the most beautiful relaxation I've ever had. The best massage, y'all. I've never had such a great massage.
very demure, very mindful.
Yes, the best massage I've ever had in my entire life. I can say that hands down was at this spot. They do always give you a welcome drink anytime you go anywhere in Bali. So that was the ginger lemongrass tea. I'm a huge fan, big fan. And then this was the entryway to my massage room. There's always beautiful flowers welcoming you, massage tables. I got a foot massage and a back massage that put me to sleep. So this is my good morning breakfast bowl for day 4. It was delicious. I said goodbye to the first group of people at our first resort. We went to a Balinese cooking class on a farm. It was so fun, y'all. They had us going around picking our own veggies and things for the meals that we would be making. So traditional Balinese meals. Those are cabbages, y'all. Look at how big they are. Like I'm saying, if Mother Nature is allowed to thrive, she will thrive. Okay, that's what we need. I actually aspire to be a farmer in my future, so this was really inspiring to me. They had turmeric, ginger. He said those were like the basis for all of their meals, all of their medicines. Those are the most top 2 important things. Here's the gang walking the farmlands. Just absolutely beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. Like this is true wealth to me, right? Having your own property with your own means to sustain yourself. So of course I find a kitty cat everywhere I go. I'm there sitting there talking to the cat. But yeah, y'all, this was absolutely a wonderful experience. I suggest that you go ahead and take advantage. They will teach you proper methods. And then he sent us away with a blessing of a recipe book. I love that sink that they had outside. It was beautiful. But then we got some homemade ginger ale. So this was all natural ginger ale. And then he's teaching us how to make the first 2 appetizers. It was like this papaya salad. And then we also made like I think it was like a tempeh, fried tempeh type appetizer. It was really good and crispy. There's a salad. We had made some chicken curry, which is like my favorite, any kind of curry. We made some satay. This was pork satay. I don't normally eat pork, but just trying to be understanding of the culture, right? That's what's there. So I said I would try everything. And speaking of trying, this is their local dessert. It's like a black rice, like banana pudding. It was really, really good to me. Not everybody else liked it. But either way, this is us on our way to the next resort. Actually, it's a hotel in the middle of Canggu. So we're leaving Ubud on our way to Canggu now. And this was like about an hour or so ride. I can't remember, maybe like 2 hours, actually 2 hours or so. But on the way, we saw a funeral in a city. And I learned that when there's funerals, like it stops time basically in the whole town. Like the whole city participates. It's a big ordeal. Lots and lots of traffic stops. So we were sitting there for a while. But after we got there, I immediately was offered the opportunity to go shopping. So I bought the little nicks and knacks and things I wanted to bring home. Spent way too much money, but it's for a good purpose. So check out my video on what I bought in Canggu after this when you can. So it should be a short uploaded. So that's what we did. Then we went out that night. We had us a girls' night, y'all. I got this salmon. It was so good. We had drinks. We had the fun stuff, like hookah. It was just a lounge, chill vibe. I'm so grateful once again that I got to travel with the group that I did. It was small. It was intimate. Shout out to Lux Nomad Travels. Girl, you did your thing. Period, poo. Okay. There's Trinity. There's Antoinette. There's the lady. So the next morning, I'm waking up in luxury once again. So we're in Canggu in our hotel. This was a really, really like, uptown type vibe, lofty style hotel, right? Cement everywhere. Then you get this really, really great big balcony just to overlook the city. I don't know. It was really, really nice. I just had a long walk to get to my room. Like there were 4 different buildings in this hotel, so it was huge. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like to be so far from like everyone else, I felt like. But it's okay. I still enjoyed my room. Again, Canggu wasn't my most favorite city to be in. This is like one of the more like downtown city vibe, like lots of stuff going on. People are moving around all the time, lots of craziness. But I did really, really love this bathroom. Look, that's the upside. It had a rainfall shower going into a tub if you wanted to soak and relax. The bidet toilet, everywhere there's a bidet toilet. I loved like this bamboo style, like it's wood, but it's designed in like a bamboo style way. And then they had the closing doors. Then you wrap around, there's a refrigerator right here underneath the phone. And you have like these little hidden away cubby type style chairs. You can sit, that's like your vanity, quote unquote, right? So I just decided to order me some room service, y'all. I recorded this whole video. There was no sound by the end when I realized. So just letting y'all know what I ate. I got a coconut for fresh coconut water. I was loving it. It was delicious and fresh. They had these little like bananas. They were delicious. Not too sweet, surprisingly, like really, really nice. And then I got 2 different things for breakfast because I didn't know if I would like one more than the other. I got like this English style breakfast burrito. Yeah, I didn't really care for that one. But then I got like a traditional Balinese rice breakfast with like a fried egg on top. I think it had like chicken or something. Yeah, chicken satay, shrimp chips. I love shrimp chips. And it had like this really good spicy sauce that goes on. So that's what I ate. I think I kind of saved that burrito for the next day. I didn't really like it, but whatever. It was good to go. Good to eat on the go, I mean. And I'm just sitting here talking to you guys about life, my reflective like thoughts about how grateful I am to be able to be here and experience this. Again, giving y'all a pep talk, right? Encouraging you, even if you have no one in your corner to support you, you can still accomplish all of your dreams, all of your goals. You just have to be diligent, right? Be consistent, be diligent. Save for what you want, right? Plan it out. Actually do those things because life is so short, y'all. We need to experience it. We need to order 2 breakfasts if we want. We need to go by the beach more. Drink that coconut water for them electrolytes, okay? So this is what I did that morning before my massage. I went for another massage. I got a foot massage. This was beautiful. They had the flowers in the tub. It was gorgeous. They served me tea, and I went to fix my nails. I busted my nails off that ATV when I fell. So my girl, Erin Nails in Canggu, they got me together, y'all. Fixed me right up like it never even happened. I'm telling you. Then right after I got my nails done, I went and got me this beautiful smoothie. It was a matcha berry smoothie right across the street at Growell. So if you're in Canggu, go ahead, hit them up, right? Very attentive and loving for my smoothie. He did all the steps. I think he was in training, but great guy. Don't remember his name, but he made a delicious matcha smoothie. I'm telling you, I was craving matcha at this point because I'm used to having it every single day. So yes, when I found it, I was going for it. Now, we had planned to have a group party in Auntie Weezy's room this night, but before I went there, I just had to check out this pool, y'all. The pool at the Canggu Hotel was absolutely gorgeous. Each one of these rooms are styled differently, so the room that you book, you could potentially just have a pool all to yourself, but this was the hotel's pool that I went up to just to see. It's a rooftop pool. You see all out, looking all over Canggu and Bali. It's beautiful. This was at sunset. Like, I'm just so grateful at this moment, taking a moment of peace to myself, enjoying the water. Like, absolutely breathtaking view. You can hear the sounds, the city, the people, the life, right? No matter what these people go through, they always have a smile. Like, it just makes me want to cry, y'all. I'm such a Pisces. I be crying at like most random moments in my life, but just grateful, right? Grateful to be here. Absolutely. So this was a beautiful moment. I'm definitely going to be enjoying it because I plan to come back, but anywho, we went to Weezy's room. She got one of those rooms that I was talking about with the kitchenette. It had the bed, the bathtub, really nice setup for her. Yeah, it was nice in there, man. That stand-up shower, bathtub.
Ooh, this is nice.
Stand-up shower, bathtub. She had a little, we all had this little, gathering area in the room, but she had the pool and the walkout, like, rooftop pool that I was talking about. So, like, the pool looks over the city. I'm about to show y'all when we go outside. And it was basically like a wraparound deck area. So again, at this hotel, you can choose which type of room you want, but this was an accommodation for her since she needed that that bathtub separate from the shower. So yeah, this was nice, y'all. Look at that, all that space back there on the deck. And then, like I said, looking out over the city, she has this pool right here where the pillows are. Right behind it is a pool. I know it's kind of dark because it's nighttime, but that's really nice, ain't it? So I said, this is going to be my room. When I come back here, I'll be booking this room. Really inexpensive, though, if you look and think about it. Like, again, the conversion rate from dollar to rupiah, our dollar weighs a lot more. So you're getting your bang for your buck. Look at these grapes. We got grapes. We got snacks. This was one of my favorite snacks that we had at the party. Everybody brought some snacks that they wanted to try. We bought different types of chips. We had alcohol, obviously. This was an adult party, okay? And here I am singing my lungs out to some Mariah Carey, girl. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. It's just I felt the moment. It felt good. I'm wearing my new little, I want to call it like a wrap. I don't know. I bought it when I was at the store when we went shopping earlier. So yes, it was gorgeous. Very comfortable. Like I said, just feeling myself, feeling the vibe, being around great people, having some fun. And we were playing Uno, y'all. We brought the card games out. This is a trend on this trip. We love playing games, so that keeps things fun. Cheers to the moment, cheers to the vibe, and cheers to good company. So this is how we ended our night. Arlene, they're giving us our cheers as Auntie Weezy. Really fun. Like I said, I think I prefer this mode of travel, so it's a much more intimate vibe with lesser people. So come back to check out for the final days.